Okay, I have set up my camera, and this is not too far from my desk. And as you can probably tell, I purchased the Saberforge Phoenix. I'm doing a review on it. Stay down there, kitty. Anyway, to my knowing, I've had it for like 2 weeks now. I'm way behind schedule because my mother would not let me record this video. Well, anyway. And she's not home right now, so I have the perfect time to record it now. Careful. So, one of the main reasons I got this is, it looks like a beautiful piece of art. It is perfect in every right. For me, the, black paint on the blade plug is starting to come off there, as you may be able to see. Yeah. Anyway, so this is a 12-watt deep blue champion tier. And another main reason that I got it is because it matches my style with a mace at the end to punch with the handle in case you get in a lock and you work your way around their saber and punch them in the face. It works great for that. I also got the belt clip there so you can see it better. It does gather dust around the rim where the clip goes, or the clasp, or this knob, the CoverTech knob, that's it. Anyway, so pretty much I won't jump to any ratings, but I'll show you the handle in the dark here in a second. Let me turn off my light. Yes, my camera is right next to my light. Yeah, that's the light. And then that is seriously how bright it is. I got the Viridium soundboard in case you didn't hear it. Has blaster deflection auxiliary sound. Yeah, my camera's not good at picking this up. Ah, crap. You can tell where it's pointing, correct? Anyway, yeah. That's it without the blade in. So, I will real quickly take out the blade plug and put in the blade. I am currently waiting on a shorter blade. I'm waiting for the staff blade instead of the saber blade, because the saber blade's just too long and too forward heavy for me. Like, when I hold my saber up, it starts to tilt forward and drop. So, yeah, that's a problem that I have, but that's just because I'm not very muscular, so that's probably something that only I ran into. That's only a problem that I probably ran into. So, yeah. And also, the, if you look up pictures, up by one of the top wings, there's like the wings here on the sides, the little black turnable knob, I'm not sure if that's a retention screw or not. I'm not sure if it doubles as one. I think it could possibly. So, lately, I haven't done it in this video because, well, I forgot, but, lately I've been taking that out whenever I take something out and put something else in, like between the blade plug and the blade, and then I'll put it in once the retention screw is already on to make sure, because it does have a slight resistance like it is a retention screw, but I'm not sure. So don't say, oh hey, he said this is a retention screw. I'm not sure. I might have to get in contact with Philip Isherwood on that, which, I don't really care. But yeah, this is the saber length blade, for anybody who's curious. I'm waiting for the staff one to come in, because that's more for my speed of swinging. I'm gonna turn the light out. Yeah, you can already tell by the TV how this is. This is a giant room that is almost pitch black. The blade looks almost cyan in the camera to what I see, but it's actually deep blue. And I do find this amazingly beautiful. Only problem I have with this, which I doubt is fixable, is the fact that the light actually shows the dust particles on the blade. So, yeah, and every bend and crack, which I have a few here, even though I haven't hit this against, yeah, the cracks and things are here toward the hilt, but I haven't hit this against anything. I've just been swinging it. I've just been swinging it to practice, and yeah, so I'm gonna turn it out now. But I've just been swinging it, not hitting it against anything. The only thing it's been fighting is the air, and it seems to have like a pivot point right about here or something, somewhere along here, to where, like, one sec. Can you hear that cracking? Yeah, it looks like paper folding in there, right there. And I think that's like a pivot point, so it's not stone solid, so it won't break. I think it's a pivot point to be able to make it easier on the blade for dueling. It doesn't bend too much. All you hear is the cracking and see a fold of paper in there. But other than that, you don't notice anything on the blade. And, oh man, I'm getting a cough like General Grievous. But, yeah, this is definitely not my last purchase from Saberforge. Definitely not. I was out in a field, a big field. Not like planting corn kind of field, but, just a big open valley, pretty much. I had this lightsaber with the blade in, and I turned it on, and the whole field, all of the grass, shined blue all around me. And my father is very hard to impress, and he was in the Air Force, and he was very doubtful of this purchase. Yes, my sinuses are messing with me, but I'm still able to do commentary. So my father is very hard to impress. I went out at about midnight with this, out in front of his house, told him to come out with me, and so I turned it on out there. The whole side of his house turned blue, all the grass shined blue, the neighborhood glowed blue, and he had a grin from ear to ear. This impressed somebody from the Air Force, and he thought it was the best purchase that I had ever made, to my knowing. So, pretty much, I'd say it's definitely worth what I paid. I paid $414 exactly, I do believe. Usually it's about $404 exactly, and that's shipping to Cloverdale, Indiana, USA. But I bought the belt clasp, and that was an extra $10. So, yeah, that was, a little thing to Saberforge, and this is not a complaint, this is a perfect saber. But, if you could, maybe in the future, a good suggestion would be a saber like Sauvage Oppresses. And I don't believe it's pronounced Savage Oppress. I do believe it said Sauvage Oppress, because that's how they say it in the Clone Wars cartoon series. Yes, I watched that. I'm a big fan of Star Wars. I know every force power known to Star Wars. And, pretty much, sabers... I find it funny how I was playing a game, where it's a Star Wars game, and you take a test about what kind of Jedi you are, yada yada, and you have to answer them fully and truthfully. And so pretty much the saber that matched me was Darth Revan's saber, the Fallen, with the green blade. I'm a Jedi consular. I try to be peaceful, but I will not hesitate to take my blade out toward you. And I will probably put a link to the saber colors in case you want to know your possible saber color in the future. I trust Evan Nova 95 for my Star Wars info. I also trust the Conquerzons. I'm not sure if I said that right. I hope I did. But, yeah. So, it matched me with that, the Fallen saber, with a green blade. And then, the second saber that I got, which was available for purchase in the in-game store, was Sauvage Oppress's lightsaber. And then, after that, I have formed my whole character and lore in Star Wars. I'm not an official character, it's just my own story that I want to feel like I was part of. So, and this would be my third saber that I had in the trilogy. Or in the series. How my story goes, like, I won't explain the whole story, I'll just explain some of the saber history for my character. I've integrated all these, and my character was like 9 when the Clone Wars started. He was 9 years old during the Battle of Geonosis. His name was Newsom Lonewield. I copyright that, by the way. And so he got the Fallen saber as his first saber, and then the second saber he had was the Sauvage Oppress one. So pretty much he had the Fallen saber from when he first became a Jedi to when Order 66 happened. He knew that Order 66 was going to happen because of the final words of his master. The final words, and I'm not quoting here in my story, were when his identity is revealed, run. So those are the exact words. Never mind. Never mind the identical words thing. But, pretty much, so, he knew that Order 66 was going to happen. He had a safe house all built. He had built himself black Sith armor from Geonosian metal, which is lightsaber proof to my knowing. And then he built Sauvage Oppress's lightsaber and used it as a disguise so that the Empire wouldn't find him. And then once Luke had defeated the Emperor, he went to this, the Phoenix, because when he had that red lightsaber in the red suit, he started to become evil. So pretty much he got this as he is being reborn. It's a Phoenix, born from the ashes of the old one. So pretty much he built this saber and decided maybe I'll help in the next war. Now, of course I don't know how Star Wars 7, 8, or 9 is going to go. which I do believe there should be a 7, 8, and 9, to my knowing. Because my father's a big, big fan of Star Wars, and there's a long series of fights after the Emperor gets destroyed. Long series. So, in the baseism, and I might want to make my computer come back up. In the baseism, he made this, and for my character, I like to say that he was there with a ship that had a bed in the back to catch Mace Windu on when he fell, but like I said, this is my own story. It's not linked with any of Star Wars. It's not official. The name of my character and his story I do claim as my own. You don't take that stuff. Yeah, and then he was about the age of Ben Kenobi. Like, the age that Ben Kenobi was when he died, Newsom Lonewield was about that age during, when the Emperor died. If I have my years correct. If any Star Wars nerd who knows their years of Star Wars better than I do, the years of Star Wars are the only things I don't know. So if anybody would like to actually calculate what age he would be, go right for it. I'd be glad to hear from you. But, yeah, that's all. And then for the final rating on the review. And, by the way, this saber, I'm not sure if it's with all sabers, but this saber for me, do not leave it outside of a container overnight. Like, put it in a drawer or something where dust won't collect on it, because dust on this thing, it'll completely ruin the look on it. Like, dust was what made the blade plug do that, where the paint was coming off, I do believe. And it's all in the pommel and everything. It makes it look terrible. So what my final review for this would have to be a 10 out of 5. Or a 20 out of 10. Because this thing goes double beyond what I would ever have imagined for the saber. It is all perfect and more. So, yeah, that's the Saberforge Phoenix, and I will see you, brothers and sisters of YouTube, one sec, in the next video. Bye-bye.